Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. Items, you get your timings much sooner than your opponents, but if your opponents ever catch you, well, that's the problem, is if they ever catch you, then the game is almost said and done right there, and then things will really get messy for Infamous's win strategy. At the same time, though, nobody's making a play as of yet. Everyone's biding their time, but Alone is the issue.
Devi, though, is TPing in. Alone may not want to go too far forward, but Lumiere, actually, he's going to join the fight as well, but Alone still needs help. He is taking a lot more damage. Affliction, though, coming up from behind, going to be helping out, and they will track down this kill onto Esk eventually. The problem is, well, back underneath the tower, Lumiere got taken down by Devi. Sladen's going to die to the DOT as well. This is a very angry Viper who's now looking for a triple kill. He's going to pick it up, and that's just too spread out for Infamous. You go all in to track down an Ember Spirit, and congratulations, you get that kill, but...
And the snowball a little bit, and, well, is that A just dead? Yeah, just straight up dead. That's the power of Viper. You give him a few too many levels back. Oscar is going to very carefully take this tower, but Devi, oh no.
They're going to hit him up, stampede their way in. They take the tower first, then they get the kill. That was just baited out really perfectly, and now look at Esk. He's on the run, trying to jump to the red. Exo's still going. Alone still got about a third of that duration. They could look for further kills or more damage on the tower, but now Wildcard are really bringing everybody. They've got the Avalanche in. The toss is going to be there as well. Affliction, though, did heal up that Centaur before he actually got thrown up in the air, so that buys some time, but not enough. Oscar will still fall. But at this point, I think Infamous are going to be...
Smoke, so they can dive even deeper. They would love to find Devi again. That's why Sam is so close and Alone.
There's
the final silence. Oh,
big stun onto 2, into the silence. They take down Sam first. They're going to get in onto the Viper as well. Viper Strike was deployed, and well, Alone is taking a lot of damage, but it won't be enough to bring him down, and now they want Alexa. They're going to try and dive the tower here, but they see that TP coming in. This is going to get a little bit dicey, and yeah, Alone, that's too far. Yamsun's into the fight now as well. They've taken down one. They're going to look for Oscar as well, and again, Infamous, it's the same exact...
But it's very brutal, and A, nice deny. Might die, though.
Yeah, but oh, look at Oscar. He jumps in, he gets the stun down. The Stampede's going to get Alone into the fight, but he's immediately silenced. Has to pop the Yules early. Not a lot of health on some of these heroes on that Infamous side as Affliction's already dropped, but look at Alone. His heal's back up. Even with the Spirit Vessel on him, if you've got 3 siphonings, well, you do still heal, as now it's Yamsun who's on the run. He's going to get silenced up, dropping low. Alexo tried to save the day with the snowball, but it's not going to be enough. 2 cores down on the Wildcard side. Alexo's finished off. That is some crazy range from Sladen with the lens, and now Sam's in trouble as well. That's a very nice sprout directly in, really for the entirety of their lineup, as there's going to be another Stampede.
No.
They've caught out the Tiny. And he's not going down easily, but he is going down.
Oh man, you don't want to call him a glass.
Lumiere is just going to hack away at it. Exo, I don't know if they're going to be able to get it onto the high ground, maybe for a second or two, but honestly, that might be enough. The Tiny is, at this point, going to have to buy back if Wildcard actually want to mount a defense, because they don't have a glyph. Oh. And there's the stolen GA, so they can just keep this push going. They're actually trying to kill off Alexo first, and they get him, so...
Well, that's just too clean.
What is this? Are they really going to get in? Yes, they are. Okay. Blink gets them onto the Tiny if they can find this quick kill. I said they weren't going to find him isolated, but he was, in fact, isolated. But the Aegis is going to bail him out here, or potentially not. His teammates, where were they? They didn't really get there in time. They're still losing the Tiny. The dust is going to get popped, and he's dead a second time. That's feeling like it's a little bit mismanaged from the Wildcard side. Now Esk is fighting basically by himself. He'll try to track down Sladen, but look at the physical damage coming out from Alone with that Exorcism. It's not going to be enough, though. He's just dancing around it, gets away from the fight, and now Alone, he may actually be taken down. He needs the Siphon. He's not going to get it. Devi is able to get the separation with the Hurricane Pike. Will cost him his own life. To target at this point, and if you're Wildcard, you cannot afford to lose heroes right now, but look at Lumiere TPing in. He spotted Devi. They're going to hit up the Viper. BKB activated. And Devi, he is not in a good spot. He's got a 4-step back in, but he didn't make it over the wall. He is trapped, and he's not dead yet. This is a very big GA coming out from Sammy, but eventually Devi will be taken down. Sammy Boy dropping now as well in Wildcard. You cannot afford to be losing this many heroes. Buybacks are coming out. They're scrambling to hold the line, but I don't know if this is enough. Esk has to back away. There's a shot on the racks now, but look at that. Sladen,
no.
He got the lift. They pull him in. Oscar now gets the stomp onto 2. And Wildcard there falling apart. Yamsun trying to fight by himself in the front line. He'll take down to hold the line without him, but now Yamsun makes his move. They're going to jump in. Affliction not dead yet, but one more hit gets the job done. And Alone, you are charging in. He needs backup. Oscar comes in, but he actually misses with the stomp. So now Alone, he's alone. There's no backup. The other cores were actually going after Yamsun, and they're not getting him. That is just so much healing. The lifesteal off the Satanic will keep him alive. And Infamous, they've lost it. Everyone's dead. All 5 down. I don't know if they...
Gonna get it as well. They want to hold the DP, but how far can you push this Wildcard? They don't want to overextend. They don't want to throw it away, but they got the tomb so far away. If they want to, they can just refocus on the racks and be completely fine, but...
Yamsun's still going for
risky.
tier 4s.
They're going for the win.
They got the stun, though. This is, again, risky, as you said, but they need to kill Yamsun off this time. They missed the mark the last time around. Still haven't brought him down just yet, but he is dropping rapidly, and now they've got him. Yamsun dead, Divide down.
Well, what have they done?
Sammy, okay, hello, Sammy. That's not good. He's not going to be able to get away, and...
man, oh man, it's so... A 5-man wipe into 3 buybacks forced into you just losing the game, hitting the enemy team's ancient. It's a sad story to be played, but this is a pitiful death right here for Wildcard. Man, this was their game. This was that moment where suddenly everything turns around and S was going to give it his best shot, but okay, barely got buyback.
Okay.
Here we go.
Might not be over yet. One last gasp. Nope, no gasp. Infamous say we are not taking that risk, but it's sitting in his inventory right now, but well, we'll see how this now goes. I mean, oh god, they're looking for Lumiere, and they actually found him. He tries to TP out of the base. Instead, he is in some serious trouble trying to get away. They go for the toss play, but they only throw a treant, so Lumiere is going to be able to TP out. Alexo's a little too slow on the Walrus Punch.
No.
They are resetting. Sammy going to get run down, taken out, and here's the thing. You didn't kill Lumiere. He's back into the fight now. He went to the fountain, healed up, and returns. And this is where the Tiny needs help. They can't afford to lose him here. This could just be the end of it. That Satanic is going to get popped, but the Fear from the Siphon alone got the shard. And that should actually be the end. Yeah, there's the GG. So we called it a little bit early the last time around, but with another teamfight loss, Wildcard's chance of a comeback slips through their fingers.
Well, and that's what happens. It pays being the patient in there, but at the same time, hey, Omni Knight Sven, old combo, you know, for old.
To Yamsun on the other side though, Affliction, yeah, he not only doesn't get to go for the rune, he gets taken down.
Alexo actually took one of the Wild Wings to pull on to get aggro for his creep wave, so interesting equilibrium all across the board, but Alone. Oh boy.
Well, he gets the kill first. Tower shot, I think, yeah, is what.
Even further, a salve that Yamsun would have also been very happy with, but giving the soul XP over to Oscar, it's why Slane makes that rotation, doesn't feel too bad about it, but okay, level 3 on Tark, and that's a triple remnant. That's pretty much all of his farming ability. That's his reset gone. He's got one thankfully up right now, but it's those little misplays that end up kind of biting you. And again, okay, they have to bottom.
Yep. Try to go to Lumiere. Nice TP in from Sladen, though. They're going to try and turn this one around, but Lumiere, you don't have the health to really do this. Alone, though, is now TPing in as well, and that might be enough to turn the tide. Divide, very low on HP, trying to get away from the Cold Feet. Will not proc onto him. Looks like Divide Llama is going to be able to get away. Alexo might actually be making it out as well. Does Alone have the Searing Chains? He does. He may very well need them, because the Snowball is buying Alexo a little bit of extra time, but not enough. They do bring him down.
Easiest rotation, and
we're trying to hunt for Lumiere.
Yeah.
There's the shard block. Okay. Exo's going to get popped. Any TPs coming in? Yes. Oh my god, TPs are coming in. But Lumiere, he's got an armlet toggle, but with the Siphon on him, there was no opportunity to do so. Lumiere falls. Alexo does get shredded eventually, but damage has already been done, and now they're just going to TP in more heroes to try and clean up the kill onto the Llama. Should be able to get it. But this is a heavy price. You've already lost your carry. You had to TP in, what, 3?
How successful the device lane has been, but they're playing with fire a little bit here. Oscar might not have settled in time, though, for Alexo, and they're going to try and get to Vi, but this is... You need the chains. There needs to be some setup.
Time. Snowball's coming in, but reinforcements are going to be coming. Can they get the kill fast enough? Devi should be dropping. Sammy... Oh, Sammy. I like what he was trying to do. Use the Tumblr's Toy to get in position. Unfortunately, since he doesn't actually get there in time to save his teammate, he's now in the line of fire as well. Sladen picks up the double as your Rubik snatched away those 2 kills, but they want a third. Sammy's going to get hit by the Searing Chains into the Spear. Oscar's going to be able to put... I don't know if they're going to get caught out, although as I say that, Alone comes in. And Devi, he really doesn't have any help here. He might not need it. Wow, look at him. He's pushing 3 heroes back right now. I don't know if that's going to be enough for him to stay alive, but he at least takes Sladen down, and while he was doing that, his teammates pushed in through the river. They took down Oscar, and now they are here to keep the fight going. Alone's going to get hexed up. They hit him now with the Storm Hammer, pull him in with the Electric Vortex to make sure for Oscar. Have Alone finish off a Yule Scepter as Oscar got this, got the arena, not the spear, but Yamsun is still trapped. The root comes through, but look at Sammy throwing down the GA. Esk is now going to jump in. They're going to look to get the Ember Spirit first as they silence him up. And he's got some wand charges. That might have actually bought him enough time. He is trying to get away with the Remnant jump. That Storm Hammer, though, is going to follow. And it's actually not the Storm Hammer. It's a right click from Esk that gets the job done. Either way, though, Alone gets taken down. And now Sladen really just stuck behind enemy lines here. Nothing for him to do other than just really draw this out as long as he can. But they'll take him down as well.
Up here, and he'd love a surprise kill. Not onto Devi, though.
Okay, the full Alexo in. Didn't get the kill, but look at the Ice Blast is coming in. It's going to hit onto about 2 or 3. That's not a bad play. The problem is Lumiere, he's just too far forward on the front line. No one to help him. Supports had already fallen, or fallen back, rather. And now Oscar, he's not even going to get his TP off. This is turning into a disaster. Affliction has his TP canceled too, and to the pit. And Lumiere, you said, could be a game changer with that Orchid, but not if he's the only person on the front line against 4 or 5 heroes at a time. And now Alone. Be very careful here. He's going to get pulled back in by the Vortex. There's going to be the follow-up Storm Hammer, and he just gets immediately blown up. There's just no defensive itemization. He still hadn't finished the Yules, and Infamous, at this point, really, the wheels are starting to fall off. They might lose another one. The Rubik has to use a Stolen Ball Lightning to get away from that one. That's all of his mana used defensively, and he might not be out. They get the Snowball into the punch, and Alexo could potentially just do this himself. There's going to be the shards. It sets up Yamsun to blink in, and at this point, if you're Infamous, maybe you just kind of let this one go. Nope,
oh,
they're going to wander in one by one some more. This is straight up sloppy. Don't want to sound too harsh, but that is the only word I can think of. For the Ember, he's died about 4 or 5 times in the last few minutes, and oh, look at what that does, right? With no threat from Alone, they are pushing forward. Esk, though, may be taken down, but even if you get him, yeah, that's the Aegis. He's coming back up, and now they need some heroes here to defend Lumiere because he is going to try to get himself away. Esk, though, doesn't want to let him out. Jumping forward, they've got the damage onto him. They've got the lockdown. Lumiere's dead. Now, Oscar, you're alone in an arena against 3. That is a fight he is guaranteed to lose, and this one's really just Esk dead. But the silence is just too clutch. He can't get away, and now they're going to lose even more. Affliction stunned up inside of his own base. They just don't care. Sladen's now trapped in the shards. This is just a shooting gallery for Wildcard. They're going to line him up and knock him down. Infamous, what happened? They are just losing all sense of cohesion here. They're running in. They're getting caught out of position. Alone. At this point, I genuinely think Alone may just be straight up tilted at this stage because this is just going so poorly. But there's an Ice Blast onto Esk. That might be enough for the kill, so at least they pull something back. But they need more. Snowball, though, not going to allow them to get it. Lumiere's the one to get stunned up. Lumiere taken down. Oscar on the run, trying to get back to the fountain. Should be able to make it there. Nope. Stormhammer locking him down. He will die as Yamsun gets the double. But Alone, he gets 1 kill, but now can he get himself out? No, he can't. Yamsun with the triple kill will be taken down by the spear from Oscar as Infamous really are just rushing into this fight. At this point, I think we're getting into desperation mode. They're looking for build this up, but while they're waiting, Wildcard are on the hunt. They're looking for a fight. Esk sees a target. He's going to zip in onto kind of nobody a little bit. They do have Affliction now. They're going to try and get him, but the defensive play from Sladen will pull his teammate out. The problem is Oscar is the one stuck on the front line, and he's silenced. There's no arena coming out. Alone's going to try to jump in, though. Triple Remnant forward. The Ice Blast is really not going to hit onto anyone, actually. Esk and Alexo both jumped away, and now on the back line, this is a problem. Devi Llama went in. They're able to take down a couple of heroes. Devi may die for this, but at this point, Infamous's defense has kind of been shattered. They're falling back.
And well, suddenly you're running in with Devi. You're literally blinking in with BKB, and then you're unkillable. And on the back line, they look, but Electro reacted too fast.
Snowball into Waller's punch. Lumiere's going to get pulled in now by the Electric Vortex, and he's dead. No buyback on the CK. But yeah, tip Alexo on that one. He turns that around completely, and Devi, he's going to get the kill. He's past the damn tier 4s.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is. The GG called. Wildcard. Maybe a little pissed off after letting a win slip through their fingers the last time around. They come out on fire in this one. 26 minutes. They forced the G